I think that we can all agree that Dragon Ball Z is going to go down in history as one of the greatest animes of all time, if it hasn't already. And throughout the series, we have had our good moments and our bad moments, and our favorite sagas and our least favorite sagas. But I think we can all agree that there was one saga that went and trumped above them all. It was the time where Goku turned Super Saiyan and Krillin was blown apart with just a hand, and Gohan showed the super strength of a half-human, half-Saiyan as he went and attacked Stage 2 Frieza with all his might. Then you had Piccolo, who used 2 wishes just to get back to Namek to fuse with Nail. Yeah, I think he could use his wishes for something better than that. But we don't have time to talk about that right now because we need to get right into it. We have 8 minutes, and this is 8 Minutes with Aaron. So, if you haven't noticed already, I'm wearing quite a bit of gold, and there's a reason for that. First, we're talking about GRAILS, and second, we're talking about Frieza. Now, this Golden Frieza is when he was in Golden Frieza Rage Mode against Goku Super Saiyan Blue. Frieza had just returned from training, and upon reaching Golden Form, rushed to Earth to fight Goku. It is probably one of my favorite Goku vs. Frieza fights. However, we do have to acknowledge that Frieza and Goku had one of the best battles on the planet Namek. Frieza, after killing Krillin with just an easy kaboom, Goku was so enraged that he had to turn Super Saiyan and fight Frieza at full force. He did have the upper hand, and after a final blast on Frieza, we thought that was the end. However, a couple months later, Frieza showed up on Earth only to get sliced and diced by Trunks. Was that the end of Frieza? Nope. Frieza made his appearance in that Resurrection F movie and got wished back by his minions, and that was it. Came to Earth, fought Goku, and would have beat him only if he would have trained his golden form before coming to Earth. However, Frieza also did have a little backup plan when Goku got shot by one of his henchmen, and that was it for Goku. Vegeta angrily stepped in, calling Goku a loser for not paying attention, and kicked him out of the battle and went to fight Frieza, finally getting the revenge you always seeked for. However, Frieza, upon knowing that Vegeta was going to murder him, decided, well, I know how to end this. Blew up the Earth because Frieza can breathe in space, but that plan was stopped because of one person and one person only who just got his little wand and went, beep, 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 let's go 5 minutes back in time with this guy, Metallic Whis. Now, Whis wasn't metallic in the show, but this Grail is metallic, so that is why I said it. And I really don't have a lot of good Whis moments, except I don't understand why he had to step in and rewound time. Because I thought he said he wasn't going to step in any, mortal affairs. But I guess since Bulma was there and he does get free food for him and Beerus, I guess one save. As you probably know, he's saved the Earth more than once. But we're not going to get to that in this video. So let's just move on to another great fighter. Now making his appearance against Cell for the first time after getting his ass beat by Cell, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan proved that he was a foe that you should not mess with. Goku, of course, knew it the whole time while training him in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber that Gohan was going to be the successor. After Android 16 got his head stomped in by Cell, he was able to unleash the anger of the Saiyan and turn Super Saiyan 2, and he showed Cell, you don't mess with Gohan. Now, I do know that Gohan was supposed to take over after this series, Goku, but they really didn't give Gohan a chance, and he just turned Mystic Gohan in Dragon Ball Super against Buu, and then we all know what happened with that. It was like a 2-minute fight, and he got eaten. Like, what's up with that? But Super Saiyan 2, first time we saw it, it was intense. I liked it. We saw Ultra form, which just gave him that big muscular form, but Gohan just skipped that all and went straight to Super Saiyan 2. My man. Was once my favorite, but of course Vegeta stepped in and kicked ass. And I do want to mention that if you think that Gohan could have beaten Cell without Vegeta's help, why don't you go rewatch that battle and see who hit Cell and distracted him, which gave Gohan the opportunity to overpower him. Now we're thinking. Now, the next pop we're going to talk about is Super Saiyan Vegeta. Now, you might say Vegeto, I say Vegeto, and that's what we're going to go with. So, my favorite moment was when he first arrived against Boo. Boo just ate Gohan. The Earth thought, well, everyone on Earth thought it was destroyed. No one could be the savior. And then Goku and Vegeta got the Ponera earrings and fused together. Now, we were told at first that this fusion was going to be permanent, which got me a little worried. But at the same time, I said to myself, there's no way they're not going to keep these guys separate. Unless this is the final arc, which it can't be the final arc, right? Well, I would have been wrong if there was no Super, but thank goodness there was Dragon Ball Z Super. So, going back to Vegeta, he fused Goku and Vegeta with the Ponera earrings, and he fought Boo, and even though Boo turned him into a little bit of chocolate, he was still able to beat his butt! Yeah, in a little chocolate form, Vegeta beat him up. Then all of a sudden, he got eaten, Goku and Vegeta split apart, they grabbed everybody inside Majin Buu's head, pulled off Fat Boo, got a warning not to do it, but once they did it and they came out, what happened? We got the arrival of Kid Boo. So the next guy we're talking about right here is Porunga, the Namekian dragon who can grant you 3 wishes. 3. Now, if I was given 3 wishes, my first wish would probably be to have any power in the anime universe and know how to control it perfectly, which I would probably be undefeatable and would be really bad for society. I mean, I wouldn't be a villain, but I wouldn't also be good. And I'd probably use my powers, get money and fame. But let's not get sidetracked. Porunga making the first appearance in the Dragon Ball Z Frieza saga. The first wish was to wish Piccolo back. The second wish was to bring Piccolo back to Namek. Now, I thought these wishes were terrible. They could have either wished for Vegeta had immortality, Gohan could have took immortality, something along those lines, but they wasted 2 wishes on Piccolo. And I get it was for the plot, for Piccolo to come and fuse with Nail to face Frieza. But Frieza annihilated Piccolo. Piccolo didn't even stand a chance. Maybe in the first form, maybe in the second form. Third form, he got destroyed. And then in the fourth form, he didn't even stand a chance. He got shot in the chest by Frieza as he protected Goku. So, waste of a wish? Yes. But we cannot stray away from the fact that the dragon gives 3 wishes. And you can also wish back friends who have died that the Earth Dragon Balls cannot bring back. So, in a sense, I guess he's a pretty good dragon. However, they don't use him to his full advantage. Because in the future Trunks saga, they don't even go to Namek to get the Dragon Balls to wish everybody back. Trunks literally just leaves his timeline with everybody dead due to the Android and Cell saga. It didn't make sense to me. I was a little perplexed, but of course, the plot has to go on. So I want to thank everybody for spending 8 minutes with me, and I hope you learned something, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. But if you have any questions or comments and you want to know, leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. Maybe I'll even have a little trivia challenge. But thank you for joining me today on 8 Minutes of Aaron. I'll see you next time.